Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well and keeping safe. So, in the last few weeks, I've been posting a lot of content around how it is very important for you to build up the right mindset, which is leading you towards growth and attaining more in your lives. I mean, in all the aspects of your lives, be it in terms of money, relationships, vitality, health, spirituality. I mean, it is of key importance for you to have the right mindset, and I call that right mindset an abundance mindset because it attracts abundance and it attracts a lot of happiness and prosperity in your lives. Today, what I'm here to talk about is again something which is of very much importance in our lives, and this single object has been driving people crazy their entire lives. I mean, since my childhood, I have been hearing people talk about this very thing. I have been hearing people today talking about this, and probably by the till the end of my life, I would keep people I would hear people speaking about this one very object which is driving everybody's life and which is acting as a fuel in anyone's life to take that person towards the destination that he or she wants to reach. And yet, there are so few people who are able to attain this one object in their lives as much as they would want to. I am talking about money, guys. So this one thing, I mean, people are dancing around to make more money in their lives. Yet I find so few people. I mean, I have found really very few people who realize the importance of building up multiple sources of income. So many people are complaining as to how they have shortage of money in their lives, but they don't understand the key principle that until you will keep on relying on just one source of income, you would always feel insecure about it. I mean, you would always be insecure about the inflow of money if you are solely dependent on that one job or that one business you are doing. I let me explain it to you in other words. When a person is relying only on one source of income, God forbid if anything happens to that only source of income, your 100% financial security goes for a toss. Yes, I have seen this thing happening with people, and in this particular situation of COVID that is, prevailing these days, more people have now come to realize the fact that they should have been building up more sources of income when they had the time. But yes, today also you have the time to build up more sources of income. Why it is important? I am writing a book on this particular area itself. So my book is named as 100% Risk: Why and How Not to Rely on One Source of Income. So I would be addressing this very cause in my book as to how, if you are solely relying on that one source of income, your 100% financial security is at risk. You have to realize it. It's high time that you start building up more income sources for yourself. Otherwise, you would always be feeling insecure in your lives, I'm telling you. And you would not find a single person in your lives who is not devoid of money, who is leading a very fulfilling life in terms of money. I mean, fulfillment can come in other ways as well, but I'm specifically speaking to you about money today. So anybody who is leading a life of contentment and fulfillment when it comes to money has not relied only on one source of income. Now, I get a question often when I say this thing to people that, Sonal, my time is limited in a day. I just have 24 hours in a day. So how can you expect me to build up 10 sources of income in those 24 hours only? I mean, I have a full-time job. How will I be able to devote my time to building up so many sources of income? Agreed. I couldn't agree more with you. You just have 24 hours in a day. Every person has got only 24 hours in a day. and that is why it becomes all the more important for you, because time is a limited resource. So how long do you think you would be able to give your time to building just that one source of income and be able to rely on it for your entire life? I mean, your entire life is also limited, right? Because you yourself are saying that you just have 24 hours in a day and a limited number of years that you're going to live this life for. So don't you think it becomes all the more important for you to actually think about it then? You have only 24 hours in a day. But let me tell you, the number of resources you can leverage all around you, it can be in the form of your own money, it can be in the form of other people's money and other people's time, is unlimited. The resources around you are unlimited, it's only your time that is limited. Do you think any big organization was built by only one person? If that one person had only been building it for his entire life, there would have been only a limited number of hours that person could have been able to give, right? But he leveraged on other people's time, on his people's time who were working for him in his organization, and that is how he built up money. That is just one way. I mean, there are innumerable number of ways if you set your mind onto it. Hence, mind comes into play, and hence I've been, coaching people around attaining the right mindset as well, because it helps you attain more in your lives, no doubt, if you're having the correct mindset. So, this very thing, this very issue I wanted to bring to your notice today, that this may be the reason that you have been feeling devoid of money, that you have been, solely relying on one source of income, and hence you would, you feel stressed when something comes near to your that one source, and you feel risky, what if I lose it? This thought would not come into your mind if you are building multiple sources of income. Why? Because you would be knowing in your mind that I have these many number of resources. Even if 1 or 2 or 3 of these are not working out for me considering the current situation, I would still be able to churn out a little bit of money from my other resources. So won't you feel more secure? I'm not saying that it won't matter to you losing onto 2 or 3, but it would obviously not matter to you as much as it would if your only source of income you lose. Because it does not just have an impact on your monetary your bank balance. It also has an impact emotionally, it also has an impact psychologically, and in your relationships. That is the exact thing that I am mentioning in my book as to why it is very much important for you to focus on building multiple sources of income, and also how you can go about it. What are the ways you can use to go about it? And not just my book, I have decided to come up with a series of videos starting from this very video, highlighting this very reason. The why you should be focusing on building up multiple sources of income and how you can go about it. And I would address real life issues of people who have been facing issues because they were only relying on one source, and they faced concerns since they were only relying on one source of income. Hence, I would be coming up with these series of videos in which I would be solely talking about this very topic. It's high time, guys. It's very important considering this situation which is happening all around you these days. It becomes all the more important. I don't even need to stress upon it as much as I'm stressing that it's of key importance for you to start thinking of other ways you can monetize upon, if until now you have been feeling risky having only one source of income in your hand. With this, I'll take a sign off for now, and I'll see you guys again very soon in my next video. All the best. Take care.